Hey lovelies, how are you doing? Out here again, your girl. Hope you're good. Yeah, guys, you see this thing called marriage. It is deep. Oh, deep gone. So deep. You see, some people will talk about it and you'll be like, some people will talk about it and you'll be like, wow. Some people will dissect it. Some people will, when they give their experiences, when they give their knowledge, when they go deep, when they dive deep inside marriage matter, it could be like, oh my god, really? You'll be like, oh, so I don't know anything about marriage. You'll be like, oh wow, is this true? I saw a video and I was like, no, my lovelies must see this, my lovelies must hear this. It is from Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. I think he's a pastor. See, don't let me talk too much. Like I said, you must see this video. You must hear it. Guys, please watch.
One, you have an opportunity to marry again.
Okay.
Will you marry the same person?
Wow.
That's question one. Question two, when you got married, looking back, when you got married,
yes, sir,
can you say that you were really prepared for marriage?
Okay.
And then number three, how long have you been married?
Wow.
Over 70% of people said they will not marry the same person.
Wow.
So that tells you that a lot of people are enduring their marriages and they are not enjoying their marriages. Over 70% of people say, looking back, they were not prepared for marriage. So that tells you that a lot of people get into marriage without even having a clue what marriage is all about. A lot of people discover themselves in marriage only to discover that the person they have chosen is not the person they should have chosen.
Wow.
So when we say that what God has joined together, let no man put asunder, that the question now is, did God join together?
Okay.
Because it's only what God has joined together, but what God did not join, what now happens? And then you now realize that for those people that said that they will choose the same person all over again,
yes,
or those people that said that, oh, they were adequately prepared, when you look at the third answer, you discover that many of them have been married for a very long time. So most of the people that said they would not marry the same person, they were less than 10 years in marriage. Most of the people that said they were not prepared, they were less than 10 years married. But people that have been married for a very long time, so it simply means that every marriage will go through a teaching period.
Wow.
And most people don't have the maturity, the understanding, and the patience to go through that teaching period. That's why they think they have chosen the wrong person. But if they're able to go through that, they now come out on the other side matured with understanding of it, because you are coming from two different backgrounds. So every time you're getting married to the past, the present, and the future of the person you are getting involved with. So what you see about them is only a version of them. There are dimensions of them that you will never know until years later, because it keeps coming. Okay, so I tell people you can never marry one person, because in every one person there are 7 people inside that one person.
Wow. Please, what do you mean by that?
Okay, so if you're meeting, so let me use a man for instance.
Yes, sir.
So if you're meeting a lady now, you're getting married to a lady. Now you're getting married to a lady. Now the very minute you get married to her, she becomes a wife.
Yes, sir.
She has never been a wife before.
No.
Now you suddenly realize that, you have changed. No, she's now a wife. She's no more a lady. When you were courting her, there was something she could not say. There was something she could not do, because she didn't want to jeopardize the chance of getting married. But now that she has gotten into the house, you suddenly realize that, look, something just shifts. This is my house. And you're like, hello. No, imagine now that you are rich, you are rich, you're good, you have a house, you have a car, you have everything, and then you marry someone, and then you come in, and then in less than 1 month, the person says, no, this is my house. No, your house out. But that's true. Now you are married to a wife. Then she gets pregnant. You have never married a pregnant woman before. So you are married to a pregnant woman, and then she becomes a mother.
Yes.
Your wife is gone forever.
Wow.
That version of the person you married will never return again. And that's why a lot of people, if you do your research, I've studied wide, majority of affairs starts when women are pregnant. So when a lot of women are pregnant, that's when the man goes into side chickism.
Wow.
Because most of the time there are a lot of dimensions to pregnancy that many men, including the women, the women don't understand, and so they're going through a lot of changes they don't understand. The man does not understand because nobody's teaching them all these things. They just think that it's all rosy. So the guy is like, excuse me, I want it. So then she becomes a mother. That's it. Your wife is gone forever. You are now married to a mother. And then, so almost every 5 years, a woman changes. So you're getting married to a new setup. So if you don't understand that, that's going to be a lot of problem for you. And I say to people, so there is no marriage today that is standing that did not have a chance to be broken.
Wow.
And there's no marriage that was broken that did not have a chance to survive.
Really?
Yeah. Most of the time, it takes two. You see, the challenge in most relationships is that when there is a challenge, only one person is trying to solve the problem. It takes two. Only one person can never make a marriage work, no matter how much you try. There's only one person praying. There's only one person seeking counsel. There's only one person hoping. The other person is not joining them. It's not going to work.
But
no
how can the other person get the one that is not making effort involved?
It takes a lot, because in mindset, a lot of people don't realize that when you're getting married, like I said, you're getting married to the past, the present, and the future of that person. There are a lot of things in our past that many of us don't understand how it impacts and affects us. And when we come into church, the church only looks at things from the point of the spiritual.
Okay.
So we always talk about generational curses, evil inheritance, covenant, whatever. We are not talking about habits and patterns and behaviors and traumas. And we're not looking at it from that. So instead of seeking therapy and seeking counseling, we are seeking deliverance. And there are many things that prayer cannot do, regardless of all the nonsense they have taught you.
Really?
Oh man, of course.
Wow, this is
so when, for instance, now you see, ignorance is not a demon. You can't cast it out. So if you are ignorant, I can never pray you into wisdom. Never. It's not going to happen.
Ignorance is not a demon.
Yeah, you can't cast it out. So when you are ignorant, you are ignorant. If you don't know, you don't know. So many times we are trying to pray our way out of a problem that we behaved our way into. If you behaved your way into it, prayer won't bring you out. You need to understand what needs to be done and do what needs to be done. I can't pray for you to be a pilot. I can't pray for you to be a driver. I can't pray for you. So many things that we, because of religion,
yes, sir.
And I like say this, religion is more dangerous than the devil.
Wow.
I've been in church 38 years, so I know what I'm talking about. Religion has destroyed more lives than we can ever imagine. Oops. Because Christianity is not a religion. It's a relationship with your creator. But when you practice Christianity as a religion, you are going to be a pawn in the hands of charlatans. Behind the pulpit. You're going to be a victim of the myopic, religious, inexperienced, inexposed interpretation of the scriptures of the people you listen to.
Yes.
And every 10 years when they have a brainwave and they have a new revelation, they come up and change your life, and then you are the one that becomes a victim because you refuse to know God for yourself. So there are many things that we need to always put in proper context. So sometimes I say it this way, they are not incorrect, but they are incomplete.
Right.
An incomplete truth can end up becoming an error that messes up your life. It's when you are driving, there are levels. So for some people, when I see people arguing about different things, I try to sensitively look at their level. Because some discussions are grassroots discussions. Some discussions are high-level discussions. So when people are talking, I know where they're talking from. So for instance now, you realize that the giraffe has a very long neck.
Yes.
It doesn't eat on the ground.
Where does he eat?
He eats on eye level. He eats according to the height of his neck.
Really?
So anything that is not up there, the giraffe does not get involved. Because if the giraffe have to eat on the ground, he has to bring his head down to start eating on the ground. It's going to become dizzy and it's going to collapse. So many discussions that people are having, they are not bad people. They are just speaking from the level of the understanding that they have. By the time they get on that level of thinking, they will now look back and say, oh wow. So most of the time we are not incorrect, we are just incomplete. The person is only speaking from their perspective. So if I'm sitting down right now and I'm looking at all the people and say, oh, these people.
Wow. Guys. He said most of the time we are not incorrect, but we are incomplete. Really, I got a lot from this, like a lot. I learned a lot from it, deeper meaning, deeper revelation of marriage, And I want to believe, guys, I want to believe that you've gotten 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 from it too. Right? Guys, are you with me on this? Have you gotten 1 or 2? Please let me know in the comment section. And please, you know the drill. Do not forget to give this video a giant thumbs up. Share with your loved ones. Like I said, drop your comment. Let me hear your views. Let me hear your opinions. And please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. Kindly do so. Thank you so much. And from here, I say bye for now.